The Invisible Path to Wealth, 5 Secrets of the Quiet Rich. Have you ever wondered why some people become wealthy quietly? No flashy cars, no viral flexes, no loud success stories, and yet one day they simply own everything? They live in peace while others chase noise. They invest while others show off. They move in silence while the world moves in circles. This video is about them, the quiet rich, and the invisible path they walk to wealth. And by the end of this video you'll know exactly how they do it, and how you can too. Welcome to Cash Lens DR, where we decode the hidden language of money and reveal how ordinary people can build extraordinary wealth. This channel isn't about hype, it's about truth. Here we strip away the noise and show you how money actually works, how real wealth is built, and how financial peace is earned, not shown off. So if you're serious about creating a life of quiet power and freedom, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and comment below where you're watching from, because today's lesson might just change how you think about money forever. Let's start with the first truth: wealth isn't loud. In fact, most real wealth hides in plain sight. The people who seem average, who drive normal cars, who don't flaunt luxury brands, are often the ones sitting on assets, investments, and cash flow that the flashy ones can only dream of. They don't chase attention, they chase freedom. And the reason they win is because they understand something the world forgets. Money grows in silence. I remember meeting a man named David at a business event. He looked ordinary, plain shirt, quiet demeanor, no jewelry, no fancy watch. Everyone ignored him. They were busy talking to the loud, confident guy who claimed he was killing it. But when I sat down with David later, he told me something that stuck with me for life. He said, "The moment you start trying to look rich, you stop getting rich." That line hit me like a lightning bolt. And as I got to know him, I found out he owned 6 rental properties, 3 small businesses, and had retired at 42. Meanwhile, the loud guy? Drowning in car payments. That's the first secret of the quiet rich. They build wealth for themselves, not for validation. You see, the quiet rich understand that wealth isn't about how much you show, it's about how much you keep. They don't crave admiration, they crave autonomy. They'd rather be underestimated than overstretched. They know that every dollar spent for approval is a dollar stolen from freedom. So they master something most people never do: financial restraint. While others chase status symbols, they build assets. While others impress strangers, they impress compound interest. But how do they think differently? The second secret of the quiet rich is what I call invisible investing. The habit of putting money where no one can see it, but where it quietly multiplies. Stocks, index funds, real estate, digital assets, small businesses, things that build cash flow and equity, not dopamine hits. The quiet rich don't announce their every move. They accumulate quietly and reveal results only when it's undeniable. They don't post screenshots of profits, they post deeds and dividends. There's a story I love, about a teacher named Mrs. Walker. She taught for 35 years, lived modestly, wore the same cardigan every semester, and everyone assumed she was just getting by. When she passed away at 72, her estate shocked the entire community. She had quietly built a $7.3 million portfolio, all from consistent investing, reinvested dividends, and a life free of financial vanity. She never won the lottery. She just mastered invisibility, steady investing that no one noticed. That's invisible wealth, boring in the short term, breathtaking in the long term. Now here's the third secret: the quiet rich master asymmetric effort. That means they focus on things that give them massive upside with limited downside. They don't waste time chasing trends or high-risk gambles. They study leverage, not in the sense of taking risky loans, but in the sense of multiplying results. A quiet rich person might spend months learning a skill that earns them forever. They might build a small digital business that generates income while they sleep. They understand that wealth is built on systems, not luck. Most people think success means working harder. The quiet rich know it means working smarter, and more importantly, working longer on fewer things. They don't scatter their energy, they stack it. If they buy property, they buy one good deal and hold. If they invest in a skill, they monetize it endlessly. If they save, they automate it. They don't need dozens of streams of income, they need a few rivers that flow deep. But here's where it gets deeper. The fourth secret of the quiet rich is financial invisibility. They intentionally stay off the radar. You won't find them flashing wealth on Instagram or bragging in group chats about their latest play. What? Because attention is expensive. The moment people know you have money, they treat you differently. Opportunities turn into asks. Relationships become transactions. So the quiet rich learn to move in silence, not out of arrogance but out of wisdom. Privacy protects peace. And peace is the ultimate luxury. They don't broadcast what they earn and they don't disclose their next moves. Their wealth grows in the dark, compounding quietly while others perform for applause. That's why most millionaires don't look like millionaires. They wear the same clothes, drive practical cars, and spend their energy building, not boasting. Now let's talk about the fifth and final secret: delayed gratification mastery. This is the invisible superpower that separates the financially free from the financially trapped. The quiet rich understand that every impulse purchase steals from their future. They don't say, "I can't afford it." They say, "Not yet." That small shift in mindset changes everything. It gives them power over time instead of being enslaved to it. They know that wealth doesn't come from one big win. It comes from thousands of small, boring decisions made correctly. They train their brains to love waiting, because waiting multiplies money. They invest instead of spending, learn instead of scrolling, and plan instead of reacting. They understand something deep: wealth is just time and discipline playing tag. And whoever holds on to discipline longer wins. Here's the thing: most people will never follow the invisible path because it's not sexy. It's not fast. It doesn't give you instant results. The quiet rich walk it knowing that it's not about quick satisfaction, it's about permanent freedom. They understand that real wealth isn't when you can buy anything, it's when you no longer want to. And if you're still watching this, you already have something most people don't: awareness. You're starting to see that wealth isn't about luck or privilege. It's about mindset. The same mindset that built Mrs. Walker's $7 million portfolio is available to you: consistency, patience, invisibility. So how do you start walking this invisible path today? The first step is silence. Stop broadcasting your goals. Let your actions echo louder than your words. The quiet rich plan privately and execute publicly. When you stop needing validation, you gain direction. The second step: automate your growth. Set up investments that run without you. Whether it's a retirement plan, index fund, or savings automation, make it invisible, something that happens while you live your life. The rich don't think about saving money, they design systems that do it for them. The third step: detach your identity from spending. You are not your possessions. The quiet rich know that wealth is what you can't see: savings, investments, peace of mind. Every time you feel tempted to buy something for appearance, ask yourself, would the person I want to be make this decision? That question alone can save you thousands. The fourth step: learn a skill that compounds. Money follows mastery. Don't chase the latest trend. Master something valuable and scale it quietly. The quiet rich build wealth around their strengths, not the internet's noise. And the fifth step: measure your progress in freedom, not dollars. True wealth is when your time is yours. When you can wake up without panic, when your bills are paid without stress, when your decisions are made without fear. That's the real scoreboard of success. When you study the quiet rich long enough, you notice a pattern. They don't chase excitement, they chase elevation. They understand that the goal of money isn't more money, it's more peace. Every decision they make filters through one question: will this give me more control or take it away? That's how they stay free. You might be thinking, but what about the people who flaunt their wealth and still seem rich? Here's the truth: some are, most aren't. Many of the loud rich are leveraged. Their wealth is borrowed, their lifestyle financed, their peace temporary. The quiet rich build differently. They build slow, strong, and steady, like roots that no one sees until the tree bears fruit. So the next time you see someone living loudly, don't envy them. Study the ones who live quietly. They're the real success stories, the ones who retire early, who never stress over bills, who live on their terms. You won't find them trending on social media, but you'll find them trending in their families, their investments, and their peace. And here's the final truth: the invisible path is open to everyone. You don't need a six-figure income to walk it. You just need discipline, humility, and time. Because wealth doesn't come to those who move fast. It comes to those who move consistently. Every quiet dollar you save today becomes a loud result tomorrow. So before you leave this video, promise yourself one thing, that from this day forward you'll stop chasing what looks rich and start building what is rich. The cars, the clothes, the status, they fade. But assets, peace, and control, they last. If this message connected with you, hit the like button. It tells YouTube to show it to others who need this truth. Comment below your biggest takeaway or how you plan to start your invisible path to wealth today. I read every comment and respond personally. And of course, subscribe to Cash Lens DR for more powerful insights, strategies, and stories that will help you master money and live life on your terms. Remember, real wealth doesn't make noise. It whispers in quiet confidence, it grows in silence, and one day it speaks so loud you don't have to. This is Cash Lens DR reminding you, the loud chase attention, the quiet chase freedom. Choose your path wisely. Before you go, kindly type what you like to choose. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.